It's been an awakening with the audience score. It's what I think about your opinion of The Last Jedi. Just like Luke threw that lightsaber, that's how I feel about it. But we'll get to that at the end of this video for sure. Yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys what I picked up along the way. I also picked up this Funko Pop. I usually don't pick up that many Funko Pops as I used to when I started my collection, but this one felt was fitting, since I enjoy The Last Jedi, and for the sake of this video. So yeah, let's get right into it. Let me take a swig of this Duff energy drink brought to you by Duffman. Yeah, you get this at FYE. Um, it's from The Simpsons. You can see right there. I thought this would be the beer, but I guess FYE can't sell beer. Anyway, yeah, Duff energy drink. Mm. Surprisingly, it's really good. Orange soda, pretty much. Anyway, let's get right into this. Start with my big lots. Hit up big lots. Picked up a few things. Starting with one of my all-time favorite TV shows. As you can see, the poster's right there. That's right, it's that Crystal Blue Persuasion. Breaking Bad, the final season. And also, I also picked up. Come here. Breaking Bad, the fifth season. Let me see if I get rid of this glare real quick. Yeah, I am almost complete with my Breaking Bad collection. So I just need the fourth season now. I love this show to death. I had it on DVD, but I've been slowly upgrading them individually. And I got these two, $8 each at Big Lots as a steal. And these are one of my two favorite seasons. You got the fifth season and the final season, which is a masterpiece. Like, this doesn't even feel like a TV show. For all the entire 8 episodes are some of the best episodes I've seen on TV. So I can't praise Breaking Bad enough. Heisenberg is the man. I am the one who knocks and drinks Duff beer. Mm. Hallelujah. Anyway, Breaking Bad. I just need that fourth season. Fourth season is probably my favorite one too. God, I love all the seasons of that show. So perfect. Anyway, FYE pickups. FYE. Picked up American Psycho because fucking Christian Bale bailing out, just going ape shit and ham on prostitutes, on yuppies, on anybody he can get his hands on. This movie's just fucking bonkers. I think the Flick Pick's favorite movie, he says like his real life is based off this movie, which is kind of disturbing. But yeah, oh man, this movie is just the ending is one of the most split, complex, like WTF endings I've ever seen. It really messes with you, and pretty much it could ruin the entire movie for you, just depending on how you take it. And it kind of did when I first watched this movie. I remember first watching it, I was like, "What the fuck was the point of this?" Like after all this shit he goes like he does, But I like how ambiguous it is. I appreciate it for what it is. And just Christian Bale just going ham with a chainsaw and axe, you name it. It's fucking crazy. Um, it's funny because it fits his personality. Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember, like when he made Terminator Salvation, that it was like this video recording. Was it video? No, no. It was just like a sound recording that came out about him that he just went. He lost it. He basically lost it on somebody on set. And how did it go? It was like somebody walked in on his scene, I think, and he's like, "What the fuck are you fucking doing?" He goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the light." He's like, "What the fuck don't you fucking understand? I'm gonna kick your fucking ass." And they made a song about it. Look it up. It's called Bailout. You'll laugh your ass off. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Just look it up. It's so funny. He's like, why don't you fucking understand? I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. Think for 1 second. Shut up. Shut the F up. Like, I love that song. Anyway, moving on from that, Jesus. Into a Disney movie, of course. A Bug's Life. What a weird transition, I know. Bug's Life. I just got an expanded Disney collection. It's $10, and I'm kind of glad. Like, I opened the damn package. You know, you're not supposed to, but I don't give a shit. You know, you're not gonna sell me some rent-a-cop bullshit like this, cause you know what I'm talking about. Cause they put like that white crap on the disc, and it's like a rental, and that just defeats the purpose of getting an actual Blu-ray. It just messes with me. You know how many times FYE has pulled this stunt? FYE, stop putting rental discs on your damn Blu-ray. Stop. I'm on to you. Stop it. It's terrible. How dare you? You know, I just no. Gotta have the legit thing, the real thing. If I'm paying, I'm just only paying $10, but it don't give you a reason. Like I noticed they do that a lot when they reduce the prices on movies. They give you fucking rental discs, and sometimes the special features don't come on the rental disc, and I can't have that. Cannot have that. But anyway, Bugs Life. I remember this movie, hilarious. I remember the grasshoppers in the movie being a bunch of bullying a-holes, and they're kind of like the best part of the movie. They made it so interesting. Hopper, I believe the villain was. Yeah, I really like that movie. Bugs Life, cool. Had to pick up a steelbook. You already know. Went back to Best Buy and I picked up. And this is a Christian Bale movie. Haha. Batman Begins. Swear to me. Oh man, just look at that cover. Freaking, you already know the hottest chicken nuggets. Batman Begins. So freaking nice. Durant, if you're watching this, man, look. Making you proud every day. Building up that steelbook collection. I got to do it. Just, oh, look at the interior artwork. See, I like that. Like, I hate it when you get it the steelbook. There's just nothing there. Just, why did they do that? It's like, you know, they just put nothing. It's just like your life is empty. It's like you fucking open the steelbook and there's nothing there. You just feel so empty. It's just, I hate that. No, give us some interior artwork. Don't be cheap bastards. I mean, come on, man. You know, pay top dollar for these steelbooks, so love the steelbook for $10. Yes, please. So I had to snag that. But I have some DVDs in here. I know people hate DVDs, but I don't give a fuck. They were cheap as fuck. They're like $2 each, so why not? I picked up this nice X-Men looking. I don't know what the hell this is. This is like a cardboard digibook, but look at that. Look at that. That's pretty badass, right? I think that's like Emma Frost. What? Look at this. Look, let me show you something right here. Look at my boy Logan getting it off. My boy Wolvie. Look at that. You see the bicep on this man? Good lord. This son of a bitch has been juicing. Been hitting that Duff energy drink too hard. Damn, that's good. That's damn good. Anyway, yeah, X-Men Torn storyline. I think this was I think Joss Whedon has something to do with this, if I'm not mistaken. So that's interesting. I gotta watch it when I have time. I never have time to watch these movies. I just add it to the fucking collection and never have time to watch it. How sad is that, right? That's life. You never have time for anything. Anyway, Astonishing X-Men Gifted. This one has special features. It's like a conversation with Joe Queso or Quesada, whatever. And yeah, pretty cool. I like the interior artwork on that one too. Yeah, so it's like $2 at Big Lots. Why not? It's only $2. This was fucking like $2.88 too. And this is a Scream Factory. What? But it's not a Blu-ray. But it's a DVD though. Look, Day of the Dead. So yeah, I'd rather pay $2.88 than what, like $30 at FYE? That's not to get you, man. No, you won't get me. This is fine. It's not like I'm gonna watch this movie anytime soon. I remember watching this though. It's probably one of my favorite. I think this is my favorite one from the George A. Romero Dead series. They got this one zombie right here. This guy. I don't know if his name is Carl, like The Walking Dead, or Bob, or Bob. Is his name Bob? Anyway, they give him a gun. He's just going around like fucking shooting. He basically like wipes out the small little army there. It's so funny. What a bunch of idiots. They got wiped out by a zombie with a fucking pistol. That's just sad. That's just sad. Look at this interior artwork. It's pretty cool. You know, this is legit Scream Factory, but on DVD form. As you see, we'll zoom in, but Day of the Dead. Now, last but not least, got this Kylo Ren Funko Pop. Why did I get Kylo Ren Funko Pop? It was real simple. Because this emo bastard really impressed me in The Last Jedi. And I hope to collect all of these to give you a little sneak preview, what the fuck I'm talking about. Sneak preview of all the Funkos. I want to get Rey, Poe, that'd be nice. Luke, Chewie, and the Porg. Freaking Porg, man. The damn Porg. I don't need Rose. I did not like her character. Well, not that I don't like her. I just didn't really care for her, but it is what it is. So let's talk about The Last Jedi Backlash. What the fuck is going on? I never thought I'd see the day where the Star Wars fan base just turned on Star Wars itself. Like, why don't we get this with the prequels? I don't feel like the prequels got as much hate as it deserved until later on. You know what I mean? Like when I remember, when everybody looked forward to watch those fucking prequels until it was over, and then they had that moment of a contemplation, I guess, of what they watched and what they wasted their time on. They're like, wait a minute, that Jar Jar Binks, that that's pretty shitty, you know. So this movie is like now everybody's jumping the ship on the hate bandwagon, like The Last Jedi fucking sucks. You know why? Here's the irony. Do you know why people fucking hate The Last Jedi? It's so different. It's just does too many things, too many risks, changes the lore. It just does everything that we don't want to see, and blah blah blah. Yeah, you heard it, guys. You know what's funny about that is these bitches about the Force Awakens not being as creative or different or risk taking. You know what I mean? Like, and now that The Last Jedi has fulfilled pretty much everyone's bitchy complaints, yeah, now they're bitching like, oh, it's too different. I don't like. So there's no pleasing them. There's no pleasing these pretentious crybaby hipster bastards. Like, you know, it's sad because I freaking love The Last Jedi. I like the direction it took. You know, it's just everything that they complained about is ludicrous. It's just petty bullshit. Like, oh, and it's mainly chalked up to their expectations. Like, you're the fucking director? No, you're not. Like, can you make a better movie? No, you cannot. I know, I know for sure I cannot. You know, it's just like, man, just all this fan fictiony bullshit they want to see. Like, oh, why couldn't they explain? You know, well, before I keep talking, there will be spoilers. Just in case you haven't seen the movie, I don't know, a lot of people haven't seen it yet. Come back to this segment. All I would say is I don't agree with the Rotten Tomatoes audience score. It freaking perplexes me how Justice League has an 80% audience score and The Last Jedi has a 53% audience score. That's what I'm getting into. And just how asinine, you know, everyone, all these Last Jedi haters are coming out of the woodwork just like The Force Awakens. It's ridiculous, and I'm just calling bullshit on it. So that's what I'm getting into. So if you haven't seen the movie, definitely go watch the movie. I highly recommend it. Don't buy into all that bullshit. It's critically acclaimed for a fucking good reason. So definitely go see The Last Jedi. Don't like these pretentious hipster bandwagon hating miserable fucks ruin your chances of seeing it and you deciding your own opinion. So yeah. Anyway, this is what they were complaining about. Spoilers from here on out. Spoilers. They're complaining the same shit. I've been hearing the same shit. I don't like what they did it with Luke's character. Oh, Okay. What did you expect? Did you expect them to do full flip CGI Yoda like fucking Attack of the Clones? Is that what you want? Really? Then go fucking watch the prequels. Or send a love letter to George Lucas while you're at it. Jesus Christ. Like, I can't. Some of the complaints are just so cringe, so ear bleeding. Like, it's just. I can't. Yeah. All right. So that's what people. That's what I've been hearing. Oh, we want to see more Luke. I don't like how miserable down on his luck he was. So he should have just been happy-go-lucky Luke from the get-go, from like Return of the Jedi. Just like, hey guys, come on, hey Ray, let's go stop the First Order. Yippee ki Yeah, no, no. It makes sense why Luke was like that. It really does. And as for Snoke, there's nothing. Snoke. Oh my God! They just killed off Snoke. Why? Blah blah blah. Why not? He served his purpose. It was like I felt like if they didn't do it, it was just gonna go down the Return of the Jedi route, which it already was feeling like that. And remember, yeah, some of the bitches were like, we don't want to see a rehash of Empire Strikes Return of the Jedi. Y'all said that. Remember, y'all said that. Y'all complain about that. So what did they do? They went in a different direction. They said, "Oh, we're gonna make it look like that because it does share similarities." That scene where Snook is like, "Look at your rebel friends," and Rey's looking at the window, very reminiscent of Luke and the Emperor talking in Return of the Jedi, right? So I'm sure everybody, these Force Awakens haters watching them like, "Oh my God, here they go again." Then they probably thought Kylo and Rey were gonna duel it. They're gonna cross swords right in front of right in front of Snoke, just like the Emperor, like Last Jedi, right there. He's gonna have his evil laugh, ha ha ha, and then they come back and then they just, like they could have went down the Return of the Jedi route, where you could have had Kylo grab Snoke and just throw him off. Like, it could have gone that route, and it didn't. I'm glad it didn't. It surprised the hell out of me. So yes, that was a bold decision, but it was a very effective one, and I still stand by it. And just people complaining. Okay, the storytelling, everything was lackluster. Everything, there was no point. They're saying there was no point to the Last Jedi. There was no point. Nothing was accomplished. We got no answers. No blah blah blah. It was bullshit. I'm like, really? So it didn't advance. It didn't advance the story at all. Look at what you're left with in The Last Jedi. You're left with a small rebel faction, and you're left with a small First Order faction. They lost. They lost a lot of casualties on both sides. They lost a lot. So now it just comes down to this small group of people, and that's very fascinating. It truly feels like it's not only about the Last Jedi, but it's like more like the last people part of this galaxy, pretty much. Oh man, so people saying like, oh, it's pointless and boring, and it didn't accomplish nothing, it didn't move the story forward. I don't know what to tell you. You got it wrong. That's all I can say. And it's funny because I wouldn't read into this Rotten Tomatoes score because Rotten Tomatoes is just a controversial bullshit stating site. They just tally up everyone's scores and the audience score. It's funny. The audience score in Justice League. It's hardcore DCU fans. You know, like they were desperately trying to salvage Justice League, and I enjoyed Justice League. I didn't think it was shit. I didn't think it was that much of a mess like BVS. So, you know, I kind of understand the audience score there because they didn't agree with the critics, but now it's flip flopped to where they don't agree with the critics in The Last Jedi. But what I don't understand is like, were people really? I can't wrap my head around like people, Star Wars fans, looking forward to this movie, watching the movie and just being utterly disappointed, like to the point where they're just fucking miserable in the movie theater, rolling their eyes, falling asleep, whatever, all the crazy shit I'm hearing. Like all these reviews that people just hate it and bashing it, like I did not like it. It was pretentious. It was oh this is cringy. Everything. Oh god, I hated it. Like you what? Like I just don't. I can't fathom that. You know, and they're like, oh, you don't understand because we're Star Wars fans. We read the fucking books. Blah, blah, blah. It's not even about that. It's just you go to the movie to be thoroughly entertained and surprised, and I was thoroughly entertained and surprised. The movie kept me on my toes. Like, go watch my review. It really did. It surprised the hell out of me. Many times I thought I knew where the story was going, and nope, it went this way. Oh, it's going this way. Nope, it went this way. And I like it when the movie does that. But I rest my case. I call it bullshit. I think people just stop whining and complaining. At least you're getting a new trilogy. God, you know, you guys were complaining for so many years about the prequels, and then now, you know, fucking J.J. Abrams gave us The Force Awakens, a great starting point. I still to this day don't understand that. Like, oh, just because it was a rehash of New Hope. Really? Yeah. And then now they use The Last Jedi to take it in a far different direction, and people still are not pleased. And so, yeah, it's like Star Wars fans will never be pleased. That's the lesson of today. Star Wars fans will never be pleased. They will always be divisive, and yeah, it is what it is. I enjoyed it. I know many people enjoyed it. Many people that I talked to already love the film, so it is what it is. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying people are not entitled to their own opinion. They are, of course, but just like it just really irks me because it's like, I mean, what else did you expect? I mean, it's like, shit, man. That's just sad. Can't go to a fucking movie theater and enjoy an awesome Star Wars film. If Jar Jar Binks isn't in the first frame, or you're not getting cringy Anakin Skywalker dialogue, then the film is better just based on that alone. You know, it's not as bad as people make it sound. They're just making it sound like it's just a tremendous waste of time, and it's not. Like, what the fuck are they on? Definitely not drinking Duff, that's for sure. So I don't know. I think this is last time I talk about the Last Jedi. I just feel drained from it all. Really, just seeing everyone's reviews. Like, I need to rewatch this 5 times and overanalyze everything to figure out how I feel about this. Like, you go see it once or twice. I think that's enough, just so you can get the overall rating and feelings about the film. And it's like, I honestly feel it doesn't deserve the hate or the backlash that it's getting. You know, the audience score is just BS. It really is. It just goes to show you that the general audience is so dumbfounded and used to lackluster garbage like fucking Transformers Last Night, shit like that. They rather just shove popcorn in their mouth and just watch nonsense inducing explosions fucking being programmed into their brain, slowly giving them a brain aneurysm while they're fucking watching the movie. That's what they rather prefer than great storytelling and direction like The Last Jedi. It is what it is. So, yeah. Anyway, that's gonna do it. The Last Jedi. Have you seen it? Have you not? What do you think about all this? craziness, all this like split, divisive. It's basically we're back to BVS territory. Remember how Batman v Superman? Everyone's like, "Oh, it's a fucking masterpiece." No, it's shit. You know, and it's like, whoa, like, yeah, we're back to that. Never would I think it would be a Star Wars film, but here we are. This is the world we live in. Nobody can agree on one thing. You know, it always has to be split. Everybody has to go one way or the other. And I'm not saying everything needs to be like everyone has to agree on the same thing. It just I feel like this movie doesn't deserve that. It really doesn't. I thought it was outstanding. I thought it was a tremendous achievement by Star Wars, by Disney. It's just it is what it is. This is my opinion. I'm sure everybody got their own as to why they hated it. They have a fucking list ready to go. Well, suit yourself. You're just making yourself miserable. I'm as much as I didn't like BVS, I made my peace with it a long time ago. It is what it is. But yeah, post your comments. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you thought about these pickups. And yeah, that's all I got to say. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next one.